broadcasting from Mabula, Kuwait. This is the Me and Larry reality video show, LTL. Editorial news for September 18, 2009. Yes, hey, I'm at the temporary spot. This is a cool spot. This is a cool happening right here. Hey, I may stay for a little bit because I moved in with a cool partner just in with the weather. Hey, the women want to love him. I'm gonna make sure he get more video time, or you know, a little time that the girls will say, hey, what's this handsome dude? That's right. Yes, he gave me a little respect. You know, he called me LTL. And he said, ladies, Larry loves the ladies. Yeah, that's right. That's right. There you go. So, LTL story of the day. Let's see. You know, just watching the news, you know what CNN is all about, commercialized. I told you about between CNN, BBC, Fox News, and Al Jazeera. So here it is, CNN commercialized. They talk about this. They got the I report, and I think the people, and that's Henry Hanks and others, the correspondents and others, for allowing me to be on there to become a superstar. CNN is real good, but really it deals mostly domestically. I know some others it deals internationally, because when a major event comes about, like Iran, maybe Honduras, Turkey flooding, they be on there because they allow those who have video cameras and others. So I'm thankful for them. I know it's slow, the internet rights in Kuwait, to really download, so I had to take a time. I thank you for them. But as far as everything else, it's very commercialized. You needed to get into the meat of things, and some of the countries don't allow them to do that. So it leads up to BBC. BBC was pretty good in some of the things they do, and they get into the good discussions, and they break it down. But it's almost like the same thing over and over again, but it's still good. Also, they get out there in the field, but you have a slow delayment, but it's getting better because now, since they having better internet connections, fiber optics. They talked about the one from India to Eastern Africa, which was a successful job, by the way, and they did the program on that, and they did a great job on it. But as far as everything else, it's kind of redundant, slow, redundant. So that leads up to Fox. Fox breaks it down about people and things, and Fox, that CNN does this, or they so democratic, or democracy is so far left that they trying to bring it back far right to bring it back to the center. And they really drill on, guess what, the president. Yep. They drill on him, and they kind of glorify their right-wing leader, and they really hype up Rush Limbaugh. If Rush Limbaugh got people who to back up, is Fox News. Even Pastor John Hagee, believe it now. It's fine, but you could say it's too political, but they really want to beat up people like CNN and others, and really don't get down to the meat of their subject. Their subject is others. And you know what it is. Great minds think of ideas. Average minds think of events. They see in there. And small minds talk about others. And you're not small mind, Fox News. So step it up. You could be a great mind. Think about ideas and make it better. Which leads down to Al Jazeera. I told you about Al Jazeera. They get into it. They get into the meat of things. Y'all know the bad thing about it. They really get on Israel so bad because it's really an Arabic television program, but it's related to English. And they have people from the UK, the English, come and do newscasting, and they broadcast from Doha. And so here they are. They get into the meat of things. They got into what about Julio Chavez, the president of Venezuela. And I didn't know he's into more of socialism. And he's really upset with capitalism. That's why he said he's down with it, because Karl Marx, he's into his theories that capitalism brought people down, poor people down. You see that in the United States. You see that in other places, but really in the United States. That's why he get on them. But socialism, he said he want to help out the poor because nobody don't want to help out because he used to be in that category. So with that, he talks about that, but also they talked about today about the people who was mentally insane in the United States. And where do they go? They end up going into jail. Either they be homeless and they wind up picking them up, and they out of medication or be schizophrenic that the only place they put them is jail, because they used to have programs and they cut them. You know, Al Jazeera just broke it down, got into it. And of course, they talk about what Iraq do, and guess what Iraq do? Drug dealers, drug smugglers. They interviewed them in their boat, a real live drug smuggler. He was wrapped up in a cigar butt. That, I mean, that's bold. You gotta be bold to do that. And then they tell how they do it. They take it from Afghanistan, go across Iran. They confiscate some of it, but they bring it all the way to Iraq to just bring it all the way out to Europe. So you know what that means? They deal with the meat and potatoes. And Al Jazeera, you got my vote. I watch you from now on, mostly, because you deal what LTL feels. And this is LTL Editorial News for September 18, 2009. I had a wonderful time. Viewers, you're going to have a wonderful time too. So this is LTL sounding off.